In 1994, the history of television animation was changed forever with the premiere of the cult classic Disney animated television series, Gargoyles. Aired on the Disney Afternoon syndicated television programming block on Fridays from October 24, 1994 to May 15, 1996, then on ABC's One Saturday Morning programming block from September 7, 1996 to February 15th of the following year for its controversial third and final season, renamed Gargoyles: The Goliath Chronicles. The series dealt with a clan of gargoyles, stone by day, flesh and blood by night, who are awakened in present-day New York and their fights against the forces of evil. There is an interesting connection between Gargoyles and Star Trek. Many actors who worked on the latter franchise also voiced characters in the former. A word of warning. In accordance with the opinions of Gargoyles series creator Greg Wiseman, and with the exception of its premiere episode, The Journey, all references to the Goliath Chronicles made in this video will be treated as apocrypha, and only included for historical context. In this video, we'll take a look at all of the Star Trek alumni that I discovered in my research, who voiced characters on Gargoyles listed in alphabetical order based on the first letter of their family or last name. As with many of my other videos here on the channel, links to the Memory Alpha, as well as, in this case, GargWiki pages for all profiled subjects can be found in the pinned comment below. Also, for this extended edition, we will present new profiles of subjects discovered in my research since the release of the original version, corrections to information shown in the original release, as well as letting you know about other videos here on the channel where you can learn more about profiled subjects. Links to individual videos and full series playlists can be found in the description field below this video. Welcome to this special Star Trek 60th Anniversary Expanded Edition of NeoBlisseyX vs. Presents Gargoyles vs. Star Trek 30 Years Later. Born in Atlantic City, New Jersey, United States on November 27, 1945, late actor James Avery portrayed General Kavag in the fourth season Enterprise episodes Affliction and Divergence, having previously been one of the three finalists for the role of Worf on The Next Generation before fellow Gargoyles alumnus Michael Dorn won the part. For Gargoyles, Avery voiced the shaman in the second season episode Walkabout. Avery passed away from complications of open-heart surgery in Glendale, California, United States on December 31, 2013 at the age of 68. Born Carl Diedrich Bader in Alexandria, Virginia, United States on December 24, 1966, actor Diedrich Bader portrayed a canonically unnamed tactical officer aboard the USS Enterprise D, who was on duty when Worf assumed temporary command as part of a plan to stop the cryogenically frozen crew of the IKS Tong in the second season Next Generation episode, The Emissary. He was billed under the misspelled name Dietrich Bader in the episode's closing credits. For Gargoyles, Bader portrayed Jason Canmore, also known as Jason Conover, a former hunter, in Hunter's Moon, the three-part de facto series finale of Gargoyles. Diedrich Bader was profiled in our Starfleet Cinema episode on the 2020 direct-to-video animated motion picture Superman: Red Sun. Born in Brooklyn, New York, United States on July 30, 1938, actor Michael Bell portrayed three roles in both Star Trek and Gargoyles. For Star Trek, Bell portrayed Grappler Zorn, leader of the Bandy, in the pilot episode for Star Trek The Next Generation, Encounter at Farpoint. Borum, a Bajoran prisoner in the Hatet labor camp in the Deep Space Nine second season premiere episode The Homecoming. And Drofo Awa, commander of the Zeppelite Free Trader in the later second season Deep Space Nine episode The Maquis Part 2. For Gargoyles, Bell voiced these characters. Full lists of appearances for each character can be found at the Garg Wiki link in the pinned comment below. Art, a restaurant owner whose restaurant was destroyed by thugs working for gangster Tony Dracon. Martin Hacker, an FBI agent and secret member of the Illuminati. And Pal Joey, a thug working for Tony Dracon. Michael Bell was profiled in our Starfleet Cinema episode on the 1986 animated motion picture The Transformers: The Movie. Born in Houston, Texas, United States on October 2, 1962, actor Jeff Bennett provided miscellaneous voices for the 1997 computer game Star Trek Starfleet Academy. For Gargoyles, Bennett voiced a total of 14 different characters, most notably Brooklyn, member of the main clan of Gargoyles, and Owen Burnett, assistant to David Xanatos. Jeff Bennett was profiled in our Starfleet Cinema episode on the 2022 made-for-television animation live-action hybrid motion picture Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Born in Los Angeles, California, United States on September 19, 1942, actor Victor Brandt portrayed two characters for Star Trek: The Original Series, both in the show's third season. Crewman Watson in Elan of Troyes, and Tongo Rad in The Way to Eden. For Gargoyles, Brandt portrayed Rabbi Lowe, the creator of the titular figure in the second season episode Golem. Born in Evansville, Indiana, United States on October 2, 1948, actor-director Avery Brooks is best known to Star Trek fans for his series regular role of Commander, later Captain, Benjamin Sisko on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. A list of additional characters he portrayed and episodes he directed can be found at the Memory Alpha link in the pinned comment below. For Gargoyles, Brooks portrayed Nakar, Guardian of Easter Island in the second season episode Sentinel. Avery Brooks was profiled in our Starfleet Cinema episode on the original 1977 television miniseries Roots for his role in the 1988 made-for-television continuation film Roots: The Gift. Born in Urbana, Ohio, United States on January 5, 1939, actor Clancy Brown portrayed Zabral in the first season Enterprise episode Desert Crossing. For Gargoyles, Brown voiced three characters. Full lists of appearances for each character can be found at the Garg Wiki link in the pinned comment below. Hakon, leader of the Viking horde that sacked Castle Wyvern. Wolf, member of the Pack and descendant of Hakon. And Tomas Brode, a Czech mobster. Born in what is now Landstuhl, Germany on February 16, 1957, actor-director LeVar Burton portrayed Geordi LaForge in The Next Generation, Voyager, Picard, and the Next Generation-based motion pictures. A full list of other characters Burton portrayed and episodes he directed can be found at the Memory Alpha link in the pinned comment below. For Gargoyles, Burton voiced Anansi, African god of tricks and cunning, as well as being a member of the Tricksters, in the episode Mark of the Panther. While Anansi also appeared in the later episode The Gathering Part 1, Anansi had no spoken dialogue in the latter episode. LeVar Burton was profiled in our Starfleet Cinema episode on the original 1977 television miniseries, Roots. Born in Luling, Texas, United States on December 9, 1952, actor-director Michael Dorn portrayed Worf on The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Picard, and in the Next Generation-based motion pictures. Dorn holds the record for the most franchise appearances as a single character, 174 episodes of The Next Generation, 98 episodes of Deep Space Nine, 7 episodes of Picard, and the 4 Next Generation motion pictures. A full list of other characters Dorn portrayed and episodes he directed can be found at the Memory Alpha link in the pinned comment below. For Gargoyles, Dorn voiced 2 characters. Full lists of appearances for each character can be found at the Garg Wiki link in the pinned comment below. Coldstone, sometimes referred to as Othello, an android rebuilt from the remains of 3 gargoyles destroyed in the sacking of Castle Wyvern, and Taurus, Chief of Security on New Olympus. Born in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania, United States on August 19, 1952, actor-director Jonathan Frakes is best known to Star Trek fans as Commander, later Captain William T. Riker, in The Next Generation, Voyager, Enterprise, Lower Decks, and Picard, as well as the 4 Next Generation-based motion pictures, 2 of which he directed. A full list of his contributions to Star Trek, both in front of and behind the camera, can be found at the Memory Alpha link in the pinned comment below. For Gargoyles, Frakes portrayed 4 characters. Full lists of appearances for each character can be found at the GargWiki link in the pinned comment below. Primary series antagonist turned ally David Xanatos. Coyote, a series of androids Xanatos designed in his image. An illusory future version of Alexander Fox Xanatos in the 2nd season episode Future Tense. And Fang in the 2nd season episode Metamorphosis. The character would be voiced by actor Jim Belushi in subsequent appearances. Born in Washington, District of Columbia, United States on January 4, 1958, actor Matt Frewer portrayed Berlinghoff Rasmussen in the 5th season Next Generation episode A Matter of Time. For Gargoyles, Frewer voiced Jackal, older twin brother of Hyena, and member of The Pack. A full list of Jackal's character appearances can be found at the GargWiki link in the pinned comment below. Born in New York City, New York, United States on November 27, 1949, retired actor Garrett Graham portrayed 2 characters for Star Trek. The First Hunter, the only hunter seen sans helmet in the 1st season Deep Space Nine episode Captive Pursuit, having previously fallen short of being cast as Constable Odo, and the Q known as Quinn in the 2nd season Voyager episode Death Wish. For Gargoyles, Graham voiced the adult version of Tom, Guardian of the Avalon Clan. A full list of the character's appearances can be found at the GargWiki link in the pinned comment below. Garrett Graham was profiled in the Day 1 episode of NeoBlisseyX vs. the MGM Studios 31-Day Movie Challenge for his writing work on the 1988 Disney animated motion picture Oliver and Company. Born in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada on July 2, 1931, retired actor Robert Ito portrayed 2 characters for Star Trek. TAC Officer Chang in the 1st season Next Generation episode Coming of Age, and John Kim, Harry Kim's father, in the 7th season Voyager episode Author. For Gargoyles, Ito voiced Dr. Sato. The character was given the first name Jay in creator Greg Wiseman's Master Plan. A full list of the character's appearances can be found at the GargWiki link in the pinned comment below. Born in London, England, United Kingdom on February 2, 1933, late actor Tony Jay portrayed Minister Campio of Castellane in the 5th season Next Generation episode Cost of Living. He also provided additional voices for the computer games Star Trek Armada 2 and Star Trek Elite Force 2. For Gargoyles, Jay voiced Anubis, Egyptian god of the afterlife and child of Oberon, in the 2nd season episode Grief. Jay passed away in Los Angeles, California, United States on August 13, 2006 at the age of 73. Born on September 13, 1948 in what is now Honolulu, Hawaii, United States, actor Clyde Kusatsu portrayed Vice Admiral Nakamura in the Next Generation episodes The Measure of a Man, Phantasms, and All Good Things. For Gargoyles, Kusatsu voiced Kai, leader of the Japanese gargoyle clan Ishimura in the 2nd season episode Bushido. Born in Dublin, Ireland on May 30th, 1953, actor Colm Meaney portrayed Miles O'Brien on The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. A full list of other characters he portrayed can be found at the Memory Alpha link in the pinned comment below. For Gargoyles, Meaney voiced Mr. Dugan in the 2nd season episode The Hound of Ulster. Born in Dubuque, Iowa, United States on April 29, 1955, actress Kate Mulgrew portrayed Catherine Janeway in Star Trek Voyager, the motion picture Star Trek Nemesis, and Star Trek Prodigy. also portraying the voice of the emergency training hologram based off of Janeway on the latter series, and in its video game adaptation, Supernova. A full list of other characters Mulgrew portrayed for Star Trek can be found at the Memory Alpha link in the pinned comment below. For Gargoyles, Mulgrew voiced Titania, Queen of Avalon, and her human alias Anastasia Renard. A full list of the characters' appearances in both forums can be found at the GargWiki link in the pinned comment below. Kate Mulgrew was profiled in our Starfleet Cinema episodes on the 1985 cult classic action motion picture Remo Williams' The Adventure Begins, and the original 1977 television miniseries Roots, the latter for her role in the 1988 made-for-television continuation movie Roots: The Gift. Born in Robbins, Illinois, United States on December 28, 1932, late actress Nichelle Nichols portrayed Nyota Uhura in the original and animated series and the 6 original series-based motion pictures. Archival audio of Nichols as Uhura would later be used in the first season Prodigy episode Kobayashi. For Gargoyles, Nichols voiced 2 characters. Diane Maza, mother of Elisa, full list of appearances at the GargWiki link in the pinned comment below, and the Diamond Exchange saleswoman in the first season episode Her Brother's Keeper. The character would be voiced by actress Rachel Tickerton in the character's appearance in the second season episode City of Stone Part 3. Nichols passed away in Silver City, New Mexico, United States on July 30th, 2022 at the age of 89. Born in Salisbury, England, United Kingdom on May 5, 1944, actor John Rhys Davies portrayed the holographic version of Leonardo da Vinci in the Voyager episodes Scorpion and Concerning Flight. For Gargoyles, Rhys Davies voiced 4 characters. Full list at the GargWiki link in the pinned comment below, most notably the show's version of Shakespeare character Macbeth. John Rhys Davies was profiled in 2 episodes of NeoBlisseyX vs. the MGM Studios 31-Day Movie Challenge. The Day 22 episode for his role in the 2004 live-action motion picture The Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement, and the alternate selection special episode for his voice role in the 1997 animated motion picture Cats Don't Dance. Born in Chicago, Illinois, United States on November 23, 1967, actress Sally Richardson, now Sally Richardson Whitfield, portrayed the dual role of Fenna and Nadell in the second season Deep Space Nine episode Second Sight. For Gargoyles, Richardson portrayed 3 characters. Full list at the GargWiki link in the pinned comment below, most notably Elisa Maza, lead human protagonist of the series. Born in London, England, United Kingdom on August 24, 1932, late actor W. Morgan Shepherd portrayed 4 characters in both Star Trek and Gargoyles. For Star Trek, he portrayed Dr. Ira Graves in the second season Next Generation episode The Schizoid Man, the Rura Penthe Commandant in the motion picture Star Trek VI The Undiscovered Country, Katai in the 5th season Voyager episode Bliss, and the uncredited role of the head Vulcan Science Council minister in the motion picture Star Trek. For Gargoyles, Shepherd voiced, please note that a full list of appearances for all characters can be found at the GargWiki link in the pinned comment below, Kenneth II, King of Castle Withern, Norse god and child of Oberon, Odin, Petros Xanatos, father of Jonathan Frakes' David Xanatos, and Radar in the apocryphal Goliath Chronicles episode Runaways. Shepherd passed away in Los Angeles, California, United States on January 7, 2019 at the age of 86. Born in London, England, United Kingdom on March 29, 1955, actress Marina Sirtis portrayed Deanna Troi on The Next Generation, Voyager, Enterprise, Lower Decks, and Picard, as well as in the 4 Next Generation-based motion pictures. For Gargoyles, Sirtis voiced 2 characters. Full lists of all appearances of these characters can be found at the GargWiki link in the pinned comment below. Demona, the main Gargoyle antagonist, as well as her human form Dominique Destine, and Assistant District Attorney Margot Yale. The character would later be voiced by Angela voice actress Bridget Bacco in the second season episode Munsters, and by legendary voice actress Tress MacNeille in the apocryphal Goliath Chronicles series. In fact, series creator Greg Wiseman would write in a 2007 blog post that, no matter who actually voiced the character, quote, "In my mind, Margot is always played by Marina," unquote. Born in Houston, Texas, United States on February 2, 1949, actor-writer Brent Spiner portrayed Data in The Next Generation, Picard, and in the 4 Next Generation-based motion pictures. A full list of other characters he portrayed for Star Trek can be found at the Memory Alpha link in the pinned comment below. Spiner also co-wrote with Rick Berman and John Logan the story for the 2002 motion picture Star Trek Nemesis. For Gargoyles, Spiner voiced Puck, a trickster and child of Oberon. After being banished from Avalon, Puck is forced to assume the identity of Xanatos' assistant, Owen Burnett, as voiced by Jeff Bennett. Born in Manchester, England, United Kingdom on July 29, 1941, late actor David Warner portrayed St. John Talbot, Federation Consul on Nimbus 3 in Star Trek V The Final Frontier, Klingon Chancellor Gorkin in Star Trek VI The Undiscovered Country, and Cardassian interrogator Gul Madred in the 2-part 6th-season Next Generation episode Chain of Command. For Gargoyles, Warner voiced the Archmage. A full list of the characters' appearances can be found at the Garg Wiki link in the pinned comment below. Warner passed away in the Northwood area of London, England, United Kingdom on July 24, 2022, just 5 days shy of his 81st birthday. David Warner was profiled in our Starfleet Cinema episode A Tribute to Roger Allers for his roles in the 1982 science fiction motion picture Tron. Born in Denver, Colorado, United States on March 12, 1946, legendary voice actor Frank Welker provided the vocal screaming effects for Spock in the motion picture Star Trek III The Search for Spock, and the vocal effects for the cytoplasmic lifeform that attacked B'Elanna Torres in the 5th season Voyager episode Nothing Human. For Gargoyles, Welker voiced a grand total of 13 different characters. Full list at the Garg Wiki link in the pinned comment below, most notably Bronx, one of our heroic clan of Gargoyles. Frank Welker has been profiled in a total of 6 different videos, not counting this one, here on the channel. Our Starfleet Cinema episode on the 2023 Disney short film Once Upon a Studio, our Starfleet Cinema episode on the 1988 live-action animated hybrid motion picture Who Framed Roger Rabbit and its spin-off short films, our Starfleet Cinema episode on the 1986 animated motion picture The Transformers the Movie, our Starfleet Cinema episode A Tribute to Roger Allers for his voice roles in the Disney animated productions The Prince and the Pauper, The Rescuers Down Under, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin, the Day 1 episode of NeoBlisseyX versus the MGM Studios 31-Day Movie Challenge for his uncredited voice role in the 1988 Disney animated motion picture Oliver and Company, and the alternate selection special episode of NeoBlisseyX versus the MGM Studios 31-Day Movie Challenge for his voice role in the 1997 animated motion picture Cats Don't Dance. Born on May 22, 1939 in Dallas, Texas, United States, late actor Paul Winfield portrayed USS Reliant Captain Clark Terrell in the motion picture Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan, and Temerian Captain Dathon in the 5th season Next Generation episode Darmok. For Gargoyles, Winfield voiced Jeffrey Robbins, a blind human and close friend of Hudson. A full list of the characters' appearances can be found at the Garg Wiki link in the pinned comment below. Winfield passed away of a heart attack in Los Angeles, California, United States on March 7, 2004 at the age of 64. Paul Winfield was profiled in our Starfleet Cinema episode on the original 1977 television miniseries Roots for his role in the 1979 sequel miniseries Roots: The Next Generations.